YouTube? It's your boy BigJusLaFlare from that Facts and Cap podcast. And once again, we back, baby, at the LaFlare Lounge with it. And, you know, to me, this is a sad moment on the internet, on social media. You know, Kevin Samuels, it seems as though it's been confirmed that he's passed away. And some are saying cardiac arrest. We still don't really have too many details. I think it's kind of safe to say, because I wanted to wait before I actually just made a post about it. It's safe to say, I think now that he's passed away, just because we've seen some of the bigger platforms confirm that he's passed. So, and they said that he passed away in Atlanta. So it's not really too much information that we got yet. But for those who don't know who Kevin Samuels is, he's like a relationship guru. He's the type of guy, he gives advice to his listeners, and he has a real right at you approach. He holds you accountable. It can be a little harsh, but sometimes that's what people need to hear. A lot of people didn't like him because of his directness. They said he was disrespectful. I think sometimes he could get a little disrespectful, but again, to me, this is just my opinion. I think it just depends on how you want to get coached. You know, it's like basketball to me. Like, you got some players, if you're a good coach, you know some players might be more sensitive than others. So you can't get up in his face and yell him and say, hey man, you playing like shit. You got to motivate them. You know, for others, you got to cuss them out. Tell them, hey man, when you gonna step it up, step your fucking game up. So I think that's kind of Kevin Samuels to me. Like, he coached one way, but a lot of the times too, his listeners, he let them set themselves up before he went off on them. So, you know, it's different reactions on Twitter about it. I didn't think that he deserves some of the disrespect that he's gotten, or some of the titles that people are putting on him. So let me just read, let's go through Twitter. Let's scroll through Twitter. Y'all make sure y'all follow me. Y'all see it down below at BigJusLaFlare. Follow me on Twitter, your official Twitter, nigga. So we got this tweet right here. It says, all Kevin Samuels did was tell broke men and overweight women to be realistic, and y'all out here acting like he was Scar from The Lion King. Y'all weird. Kevin Samuels told broke men and mediocre faced women to shoot in their range, and only one group wants him dead because of it. Now these are facts to me, and I'm gonna tell you why. These are facts because I've talked about this with women. You know, the thing is, most of his listeners that called into him were women, and you kind of know what he was about. So also people that say, oh, he's disrespectful, la da da da. A lot of these women signed up to get talked to like this because they called into him. Now, what I will say is that is most of the sentiments that he used to push, like stay within your bracket. He said his thing was a lot of women, and this is mostly because they are women. A lot of women have expectations that are way out of what you do. Like, if you work at McDonald's, why would you expect to have a millionaire husband? You know, like shit like that. That was a lot of the sentiments he tried to push. Like, you know, you got to be realistic. And, you know, he did a little rating system where he would ask them what they rate themselves and all that. You know, that was a bit controversial, but we got to understand this is entertainment. He wouldn't be Kevin Samuels if he didn't entertain you. You know, it's kind of like a rapper that can spit, but y'all ain't looking at the rapper that don't got the chain on, that don't got the Cuban link on, that don't got the jewelry, that don't got the dreadlocks. Like, you know, it's part of the entertainment business. He had to do what he had to do. That's just my opinion, y'all. You know, so I don't know. You know, you got people that say, what's this one? I don't know why people have an opinion. If you're glad Kevin Samuels might be dead, then you're weird. Everything I saw about that man was him being misogynistic, fatophobic, and anti-black. And he's constantly perpetuated harmful rhetoric and bigotry. to incels, who cares either way, to be honest. See, I think, man, I think sometimes we just get wrapped up in labels and shit too much. Like, that's a whole lot. I don't necessarily agree with that. I don't think he was misogynistic, because there's also people who have came and said, like, hey, I got married because of what you said, or my expectations have been more realistic. I opened my eyes and now I'm in a successful relationship. So I understand why people would take offense, but like, I remember having a conversation with some women about Kevin Samuels, and they, to be honest with you, the only thing they could say was that he doesn't talk to men like that, which is also false. I just think that the clips with the women are the ones that go viral, because we as a culture, women don't expect men to talk to them like that. Women don't expect men to be direct. A lot of the times, like, a man can talk to another man direct, and we're gonna take it for what it is. We're not gonna get upset about it. But if a man talks to a woman and tells her, hey, listen, you're overweight, why do you want to get this? Why are you looking for an athlete and you're overweight? Or this isn't the type of man you should be looking for. Your job range, your money, the money you make, it doesn't make sense for you to be dating this person. So I think that he says things and he just doesn't pacify the woman, and that's why he gets labeled as misogynistic and whatever it may be, or he hates women, oh, he's gay. Listen, I'm not here to defend everything Kevin Samuels has done. I do think there's times that he's been disrespectful, and there's times that I haven't agreed with him, but that's just part of the game to me. So, he's gonna go down, and there are people that are online saying how much they don't like him, they hate him. Some people are wishing death. I think that we've been desensitized to death because of social media. So sometimes, the things that we wouldn't say in the past, people are open to say it online. And whatever it is, your karma is your karma. So if you feel good with what you're saying about Kevin Samuels, then that comes with it. At the end of the day, rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. I'm not sure if he had children. I think he said he had children before. So if he does have children, rest in peace to them. And I hope that they find the healing that they need to get. And if they need to talk to somebody, just give them everything that they need to heal and just live on and move on from his passing. And hey, man, we got one of those manosphere men that, one of the gurus, the goats of the manosphere. Really, I'm not into the manosphere, but he's one of the ones that actually made sense to me. And I found him very entertaining. And, I don't know what type of legacy he leaves, man. I just think in that particular era of online, he the goat of it, man. It is what it is, man. So rest in peace to Kevin Samuels, man. I'm gonna miss not being able to, not getting that new content, but I definitely learned debate, like the art of debate, and bringing up factual things from Kevin Samuels when I do this online shit, man. So tell me what y'all think, man. What's y'all favorite Kevin Samuels moment? Do y'all agree with some of the things he said? Women, do y'all hate what Kevin Samuels said? Y'all let me know where y'all stand in the comments below. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. At the LaFlare Lounge, we out, baby.
Our Daddy channel. Subscribe to our Daddy channel.